Why? Easy. Yeah. You know what I holla? Do you know what I holla? Yeah. You know the itty bitty city by the water that's steady getting taller. Vallejo. You don't understand. You ho. You just don't understand. Check it out though. Sipping martinis, eating scampi and linguine, making blunts disappear like I'm Houdini. Laid up with Asians that know tongue fu, getting blue when I got the call from young Drew. He was speaking Islamic, but I can understand it. He said, Al-Bubu, the eagle has landed. My reply, pronto, cousin. Execute stage 2, put the turkey in the oven. For those who don't know, that means he got the blow. And it's time to turn the blow into modo. Sell them high, buy them low, let them fly, let them go. Birdies of the snow, straight from Valley Joe. Who got it? Nigga Drew got it. And if you hit him on the hip, he'll make sure that you got it. Me and my team, we trying to win. And we keep it mafioso, you hear the violins. Come on.
Welcome everybody. Sideline your bitch. Football helmet your hoe. Strap in. It's the White Bronco Show.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the White Bronco Show. Full moon, that can only mean one thing. Second ever episode of the White Bronco Show. As always, you can get in touch with us on Twitter at the White Bronco Show or by email at thewhitebroncoshow@gmail.com. Or if you want to get in touch with us tonight by telephone, go ahead and call area code 909-989-0789. How's it going tonight, Tom?
Going good, guys. If you think I sound weird tonight, I might, because tonight I'm actually wearing you can't see, but I'm wearing a nasal oxygen tube in my nose.
I noticed that coming in.
Yeah, carrying around a tank also.
Pretty apparent.
Trying it out for 3 days because if I can get used to this thing and use it, my doctor prescribed it for me so I can start eating pussy again. And
is that why you're wearing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing it when I'm eating puss. So this is just like, if I can wear it for 2 days straight, then I can use it while I'm doing physical activities.
Is it some sort of test that you have to pass, like a medical thing, or
yeah? Will
this improve your skills?
You're gonna have to ask the next girl I meet at Walmart that question.
Okay. Making a quick observation before we get started here tonight. I was driving into the studio. Studio's located here in Rancho Cucamonga, California. It's South Rancho. Let's be real. And I started thinking about things like why are all things South considered bad? You know what I mean? You got like Southeast LA, South El Monte, South Central, where Tommy's from, South Upland. I just started thinking, the further south that you go, the more hardcore mufflers you start seeing. And how do these people afford mufflers? They got a, very small square footage, and they all have really, really good stereo systems and rims and really loud cars. I don't know if you've ever noticed anything like that.
I've noticed some shitbag cars down here in the hood. But I also noticed, I'd rather see like a fucking huge gay spoiler with some spinner rims on a fucking shitbag Nissan than some dickhead up in like North Rancho with like a lifted truck that's never gone off-roading with a giant fucking Monster Energy sticker on the back.
What's messed up is
I'll take the jalopy over the fucking lifted truck.
Have you ever had a new car?
I've adopted a couple used cars. Nothing new.
I was thinking about that when I was up in North Rancho. Also tonight, I saw one of those, huge lifted trucks, and there was like a 13-year-old driving it. So it made me, it made me feel real fucked up. The newest car that I've ever gotten was that 2005 Durango, and that was when I was like 19, 18.
Jesus Christ!
Remember that thing?
Yeah. How many cheerleaders did you slaughter in that thing?
Only one. Love you, girl.
That thing smelled like an empty tuna can, man.
That was mostly just me in there by myself.
Hey, RIP to the Durango. And shout out to anybody out there who's got a Durango, or anyone who's listening to this show right now fingering their high school girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, word up to that. All right, so the first thing that we wanted to do here, Thomas and I were both 27. You're 27, right?
27.
Yeah, I thought about that the other day. I was like, how old am I? Like, I had to do the math.
It's fucked.
Which also isn't always accurate. So I was thinking about, I'm always catching heat from my sister, from my fiance about not being a man. And I'm like, what do you mean? Of course I'm a man. I've been a man 9 years now. You know what I'm saying? Because it offends me when they call me like a little kid. So I thought I'd put together a couple questions that test, if you are or not an adult. So I wanted to run a few of these ideas by you, see what you thought, see maybe how you kind of respond to,
You are definitely asking the wrong fucking person. But I will hear what you got to say because I need this. I'll take this more as advice than questions. But if people want to call in, 909-989-0789 and give advice if you're an adult, we'll definitely take it. But what do you? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The first thing I got here is in the morning when you wake up, you get up, you do your shit, you get ready for work. Some of us. Do you throughout the day ever make your bed? Ever? Like how many times a week do you make your bed at all?
The question is, how many times a week does my girlfriend put me in a sleeper hold for not making the bed?
You make the bed?
No, I don't. I get choked out for not making the bed. Weekly. She comes
Why
home.
doesn't she make the bed?
She comes home from
by
work,
the time she leaves?
and she hasn't even been in the bedroom, and I'm in a sleeper hold. It's just waking up, and dinner's being cooked.
How many throw pillows are on this bed?
Oh my god. What is that shit?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I'm gonna get rid of those. You hit it on the bullseye. There's like 6.
6?
Yeah, 6.
Any sleeping?
I'm gonna jizz on.
Do they serve any sleeping purpose whatsoever?
No, 0. And I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start. Yeah, there's one way to clear house: jizzing on pillows.
Oh well, that should be easy enough for you, especially when she's not home all day.
True.
For me, I never make my bed ever. Like, I mean, the cleaning lady comes once every other week, so I make my bed twice a month. So.
Always got to make the bed when the cleaning lady's coming.
I mean, the room does look a lot better when you go in there and the bed's made, but I'll be damned. I mean, I gotta go for that. Right?
Shout out to my cleaning ladies who ignore those crusty socks under the couch.
Does your cleaning lady do the laundry?
My cleaning lady is actually my girlfriend. Wait, what other adult stuff you got?
Okay. Do you know how to send a letter in the mail? Do you know where the address goes?
If you saw if you saw the pit stains on my fucking t-shirt the last time I was trying to mail something at the post office, you would know the fucking issues I have. I'm definitely not an adult in that area.
Okay, well, which brings me to kind of a sub question to this one. How many different places do you think you still receive mail, throughout all the places that you've been?
Holy shit! What a good question. Shit, I think about that every day.
Well, under. Give me a ballpark.
Federal Gov, if you're listening to this, I live in Santa Monica now. I need to get in touch with those guys. Student loans.
Like I said,
Great Lakes.
I think
you can find me too on the show.
I think there's an adult way to go about this because I too get mail. I think at least in 3 places.
Yeah.
That I know of. But I think that there's an adult way to go about this. Maybe there's our answer right there.
I think I have a solution. Just keep good relationships with the people that move in.
Yeah.
That's pretty adult.
Fat chance of that happening.
All right, what else you got?
Do you have a political party? And can you name 4 political parties?
Oh, out and out.
I looked up some political parties just in case you actually had an answer for that, and I had to make sure you were not bullshitting me. But since you don't know any,
just give them to us.
Well, you got the Republicans, the Democrats, then you got the I actually
he didn't look up shit. Damn it!
I actually didn't look up anything. I just assumed that Thomas would know. Okay, moving on. Do you grocery or snack shop?
Holy shit!
Give me when you go to the grocery store, what's the rundown on your list?
Well, when you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're a snack guy.
Well, what kind of shit you getting? You pulling Gatorades, 64 ounce? You
tuna rice, avocado. That's what I live off of, and eggs. That's all I eat. Shout out to my neighbor too for all the free avocados.
Hey, well maybe if this whole ski mask or situation works out, you'll be eating pussy too. Along with those eggs and
yeah.
and
No,
tuna.
when I get back to eating puss, my allowance goes up with my girl. So
All right, I think you might be 50-50 on this one. Do you wear your shorts above or below the knee?
oh, okay.
Because I've seen you lately, and you're kind of punking out and getting some style about you. I know you're living in Santa Monica now, and you're rolling around in those boat shoes. I think I've seen some pictures in boat shoes, rolled up flannel shit.
But you know me, I was wearing the Van slippers. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
And then I went to the DVS slips. I called those the Hugh Hefners.
Yeah, that was
Shout out to every bitch ass fucking bouncer
interesting.
at bars and clubs that wouldn't let me in with those on.
Yeah, you wore those a lot.
Those were pussy magnets. You know what I mean?
Interesting look.
And then they evolved into kind of like the boat slippers that someone bought me. So I like to just slide into my shit.
All right, here's one that I don't think that necessarily applies to us, but maybe you can shed some light on. What about someone's living situation? Like, are you not an adult until you're like living by yourself and shit? Like, if you have roommates at like 30, are you an adult? Or like, what if you're 28? You be considered a man, an adult, if you're sharing like,
That's a good question,
a
but
3-bedroom house with 5 dudes?
I think that just goes on like where you live. You know what I mean? If you're living in a house with 6 guys and you live in Riverside, you're kind of fucking up. You know what I mean? But if you're like a comedian or you're some artist and you live in Burbank, in a house with 6 guys, you can still get your dick sucked and bring a girl back if that's the question.
All right, I got a couple more here, and maybe this will be the last one because
No. Let's. I need to learn some shit. Come on.
I know you can shed some light on this one. What about when you go to a gas station? On average, how much would you say that you put in the tank?
Dude.
And how much do you spend at the food mart?
This is honestly the roast of fucking Tommy Marks right now. You piece of shit.
Yeah, you were my...
You're just thinking about all the fucked up shit I do day to day with my broke ass. You motherfucker.
Answer the question.
I just put fucking $8 into my car, you dick.
To get here?
On my way here, yeah.
How far on the 10 will you be until you have to stop again and put in gas? And
I'm going back to Santa Monica. No, and I'm getting off in fucking Torte, and that's where I'm going to fill up, because that's where it's the cheapest, I think, right now. Or I'm going to roll around down to El Monte, and then back on the 10 and get gas somewhere in between.
All right.
You piece of shit. I knew all these questions would make me look like a fucking broke motherfucker. God damn it.
Well, I do some of the same stuff.
I know. No, you've been there. It's all good. Takes one to know one.
You do make your bed, with all those throw pillows. So.
I do.
What about the drug situation? Like, if
Drogas?
Los drogas.
Fire away. Let's go.
If you're still experimenting, like, can you be smoking trays? What's the line? You know what I mean?
I think
to be considered an adult, do you have to cease fire on all?
Right.
I feel like if you got kids, you know what I mean? Then it's like maybe trees only, back off a little bit.
Pump the brakes. Have
you seen Eyes Wide Shut? Like Nicole Kim and Tom Cruise, they puff trays.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
but I'll admit, when I was 13, I jerked off to the trailer of that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Never seen the movie, but I've been there.
Risque trailer, risque movie. You should, if the trailer did it for you, my God.
No, I did.
Rent the movie.
You know what? Good on that front. With kids, I think no drugs at all. You're sick if you're still doing drugs and you got kids. You're a sicko, you piece of shit.
Why?
But if not, and if they're older or whatever, I think go for it. Go for it. I don't think it's that bad, and it depends what you do too. All the people I know in the industry I'm in, it's.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Then having kids sounds like a drag, man. Not just for the drugs, but that's one thing. But think of all the things that you have to give up when you have kids. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a sticky situation there.
Well, I hope your fiance is not listening to this one. Okay.
I hope she is.
You know what, guys? Tell you the truth, we weren't going to take a break this show, but I really got to take a shit. So Blaine, can we go to a break? We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, holla. you know that I holla? Do you know what I holla? Yeah, you know why? Easy. Yeah. You know that I holla? Do you know that I holla?
We're back.
Yeah, you know the itty bitty city.
White Bronco Show. Last week, shots were fired at the Lesbo community, and we got a nasty email from a woman up in Vegas who owns her own private security company. Her name's Pat. She sent us a letter.
His name?
No, she. Her name's Pat.
Oh.
Her and her wife are actually
Is that short for Patrick?
Patricia, I think.
Patricia.
They're doing they rode their Harleys out to Mississippi, no phones. They're journaling the whole thing, so they have no contact for about 2 weeks. But she's gonna be calling in with her complaints, I guess.
Okay.
You know, when she gets back on the map. But in the meantime, I want to reassure you, Pat. I know you guys are probably listening somewhere out there on the road. I don't know where you're staying, but I'm sure you're elbow deep inside your wife right now. But Pat, I have a lesbian roommate. Okay, so there's no hate or anything like that. I'm just talking about my life. Okay, and let me just tell you a few things about my roommate, so you know that I'm not like just a hateful person. I'm
so
just
it's the three of you in there.
It's three of us.
I
Yes.
didn't know that. When did you get this roommate?
She's been there from the get go.
Why have you
Well,
are you
this
waiting
is-
until now to mention her?
Well, this is why, because I want to tell you a few things. What's you know what the best part about living with a lesbian is?
Like the late night scissor sesh that you get to listen into?
No,
or?
it's every night after dinner you can arm wrestle to see who does the dishes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So is she kind of like a burly lesbian, or I thought like not like one of those sexy ones? Like
you know,
see on TV, the
if
sexy
it's just me
lesbians?
or maybe it's just her, but I feel like 45% of all lesbians look exactly like Rod Stewart. Yeah, that's what she looks like. You know what the worst part about living with a lesbian is?
My grandma loves Rod Stewart.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
They spend all their money on bottles of wine and industrial-sized packs of D batteries. So my apartment always smells like she's been microwaving gyros.
Oh God,
Yeah, gyros. That's what she smells like. You know, being a lesbian kind of makes sense to me, especially if you're like my roommate and you're swinging a 3-pound clit between your legs, you know? But that clit actually kind of got her in trouble. She was at McDonald's going down a playpen slide in a skirt, and her big clit flopped out, flashed 3 Boy Scouts. Now she's a sex offender. Check her out on Megan's Laws, guys.
Wait a second. How you didn't background check this woman before you let her?
This happened 3 months ago.
Is it kind of can she wear yoga pants or is that out?
You can see that monkey sticking through. Trust me. You know what else I also learned from her and her girlfriend is the Congress and the United States federal government doesn't consider a woman a lesbian officially until they've synced their periods with Rosie O'Donnell's. But hey, one time a lesbian truck driver saved my life. I ran out of gas on Highway 10, and a lusty and noble lesbian truck driver let me get in the back of her 18-wheeler and blow her clit for a couple gallons of diesel, and I made my way. So shout out to Deb. I know she's listening.
Love you, Deb.
You know what's something kind of weird that my lesbian roommate does, but that I also kind of like? She's creepy. Like, whenever her spin class finishes, she has this crush on her spin instructor who's a woman. The class finishes, she sticks around, she's drinking her Gatorade, it clears out. She goes up to the seat of the girl she has a crush on and just sniffs the shit out of the seat and just whiffs in her pussy. You know, the fragrance of that. And then, like, I think she takes it in and then runs back to the women's locker room sauna or whatever and beats her clit, and it's pretty mesmerizing.
What does your girlfriend think of this situation? Did she see her at the gym? I'm assuming this is where you're getting this information from. Or is she in the men's part of the
No, I mean there's no real interaction between the two. The lesbian does do ecstasy from time to time and try to suck my girl's pussy from the back when they go to like get Del Taco late night. But hey, you know what they do behind the drive-thru is their fucking business. It's girl on girl. I'm not that mad.
You have to pry that clit off her with a shovel. God.
Look, only a woman could handle that sloppy of a freaking slug between a woman's leg. Okay?
What's her girlfriend look like? Is she attractive?
Well, her girlfriend. That's funny you ask. We call her Pony Boy because
She looks like Ralph Macchio?
No, because you know the scene in Outsiders when they're drowning Pony Boy by the fountain.
Yeah.
When my girlfriend takes her, or when my lesbian roommate takes her girlfriend in the bedroom.
Talk about another movie to jack off to.
Oh yeah, and she's sitting on her face. The cries and scream that come from Pony Boy's mouth when she's gasping for air and she's getting slammed in the push. She sounds like Pony Boy getting drowned in the fountain. So that's how we came up with the name Pony Boy. But actually, they recently broke up 2 nights ago, and my girlfriend just doesn't even know where to start. You know what I mean? I mean, not my girlfriend, my lesbian roommate. She doesn't even know where to start to find new girls. It's been so long.
Whoa, was that a Freudian slip there? Yeah. Do you maybe have feelings for this lesbian? You're lashing out towards all lesbians because of,
What was the Tony Danza show, Three's Company?
Yes.
That's me.
I thought it
was one of them a lesbian?
Charles in Charge.
I don't know. Yeah, but ahead of our time. Sorry. Talk to us about 90s shit if you have any complaints. But look, she and Pony Boy broke up, and she was so horny the other night. She's like, God, I'm so fucking horny right now. If I was straight, I'd just drive down to the Home Depot, pick up a Mexican, and fuck him. I'm like, whoa, those guys don't fucking sign up for that, okay? You can't just because they're out there on the corner doesn't mean they solicit themselves for sex.
Oh, my brother hired a Mexican at Home Depot to pick up dog shit. They'll do anything.
Dude, you know I'm unemployed, Joe. You piece of shit. Give me a call, dog. I'll pick up some dog shit. Been there.
Hey, shout out to Rooney. Hope you get better.
Shout out to my dog. She's got a big lump on her foot. But you know what? She could go down to the Home Depot. She could go down to the laundromat because I've been to nice neighborhoods. I've been to ghettos. And every single laundromat I've ever been to is fucking crawling with lesbians. I think they got an underground, arm wrestling league going on late night at laundromats. There's a lot of cut sleeve action.
Strong mullet presence down at the laundromat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. I real quick before we get out of here, guys. We want to throw a shout out to our sponsor. Go to Vashis.com. It's a clothing company. I don't know. We told them to throw some titty pictures up on their website, so it has a little more sex appeal. Don't know if they're up there yet, but go to Vashis.com.
I wanted to get something quick in here. I know you guys. Some of you might be thinking, where is Aaron Bandersky tonight? And herpes all affects us in different ways. Some of us can come in and do the show. Others, spend 14 hours looking at themselves in the mirror, trying to, think about, to piece back the last 3 years of your life. But we wish him well and a speedy recovery. And, hopefully he'll be here with us episode 3.
For the record about Aaron, yes, he does have herpes. I don't think that's what actually physically stopped him from coming in. He told us he was doing some stuff late. He popped a late night Viagra, and his dick has been bulging like Barry Bonds' neck in '98. So until that thing flares down, his penis, and stops looking like a roiding baseball player from the '90s, I don't think he's leaving the house or getting out of sweatpants. So Aaron, get well, buddy. Tug that thing out. Go to Vashis.com. Maybe they got tits up. Maybe they don't. We'll try to get rid of that boner. And definitely call in. Call in next week. We're ready. We're ready for callers. We've denied them this whole episode. So hey, if you called in, fuck you. Sorry. Call back in next week. This has been the White Bronco Show. Follow me on Twitter at Uncle Tio's Ninos, and follow us, the White Bronco Show, on Twitter.
Do you know that I holler? Do you know what I holler? Yeah, the itty bitty city by the water that's steady getting taller.